Hello, church, and anyone else who might be tuned in. It's good to be able to join you this Thursday as we continue praying through the book of Psalms. Today we're going to pray or sing Psalm 84, and I'm sure this version of this song you've probably heard before, and if not, you'll be able to learn along pretty quickly. But Psalm 84 is a psalm about longing to be in God's presence, to worship at God's house. And at the time that psalm was written in the Old Testament, God's house was, of course, a physical place, the temple in Jerusalem, and people would go there to experience God's presence firsthand. But in Jesus, we've come to learn that God's presence can't be contained in a temple, right? Jesus was the presence of God, and as His family, and as He continues to reign and live in us and in heaven, we actually get to experience the presence of God firsthand wherever we are as a body of believers. And we're excited this Sunday to be able to join outside in worship once again as a gathered body. But in Jesus, the Word made flesh, we also learn that God's presence can't be even contained by one group of people or one place like churches or holy places. God's presence can be out there on the streets, maybe even in the change that we see happening in our country. And so as we open ourselves to God's presence, to worship Him, to make space where He already is in our hearts to encounter Him, maybe that will open us up to encounter His presence in people we meet this week, in seeing the events that are playing out in our country as maybe signs of God's presence. And maybe we'll be more ready to receive God, to join Him in His work in the world as we pray and sing together. How lovely is your dwelling place, O Lord Almighty. For my soul longs and even faints for you. For here my heart is satisfied.
elsewhere.
May you know God's presence right where you are and be ready to meet God's presence wherever He will find you and meet you today. Be blessed, church.